Hello, I'm Steven Spielberg, and I'd like to welcome you to the E.T. adventure.
Universal is calling us out for not loving the E.T. ride enough. The Rock and Disney are teaming up for a Disney attraction show, and we've got flying cups and altercations over in Hollywood. Oh boy, Inside 300 is next. Episode 11 is here of Inside 300. I'm your host, Brian Perry, and we are setting a new record today. 8 stories covering Disney and Universal, all within the next 300 seconds. So, without further delay, sit down, buckle up, pull the yellow safety strap from left to right or right to left. I don't remember which one it is. Is it? I don't know. You know what? Forget it. Let's go. Let's just do it. The Rock, the People's Champ, Maui, Skipper Frank, whatever you want to call him, Dwayne Johnson took to the gram to discuss his new Disney Park series titled Behind the Attraction, coming to Disney Plus next month. This dream show that dives into the history and untold stories of the world's most famous Disney rides should be tremendous for theme park fans everywhere. In The Rock's post, he's quoted by saying, "From Space Mountain to Splash Mountain, from Pirates of the Caribbean to Jungle Cruise, from Star Wars all the way to It's a Small World and many more." It's directed by Brian Volk-Weiss from the Netflix documentary series The Toys That Made Us. The Rock, of course, has a whole nother Disney project set to come out as Jungle Cruise releases next month as well. Behind the Attraction starts streaming on Disney Plus on July 16th. Cue Stone Cold's music because fighting is back at Disney's Hollywood studios. An altercation outside the ABC commissary took place in the park on Sunday. Disney guest Sandy P spoke with Inside the Magic about the argument that she was a witness to. Security ended up escorting the party down Hollywood Boulevard into the hands of an awaiting sheriff. The quote-unquote fight adds to the storied history of melees at Hollywood/MGM Studios. Not quite the wrestling days of the 90s, but you get the idea. And will someone please pick up that cup? Epcot's new nighttime spectacular, titled Harmonious, is on full dress rehearsal mode as the fireworks show ran a testing overnight a few evenings ago. Guests staying at the Riviera, Boardwalk, or Yacht and Beach resorts were treated to the loud booms of the new show, and one guest even captured part of Aladdin's Arabian Nights playing while the show was going on. Harmonious is set to be one of Disney's biggest 50th anniversary celebrations when it opens this fall, along with Remy's Ratatouille adventure. Everyone's favorite Canadian parents, Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara from the critically acclaimed Schitt's Creek, are the current narrators to Canada Far and Wide, the Canadian theater show at Epcot. Unfortunately, if you want to hear them in June, you'll have to do it before June 27th, because according to Walt Disney World's official website, showtimes are not available after that point. Other rides and attractions showcase times further into the future, so it is a bit bizarre, but Food and Wine is beginning on July 15th, and theoretically, the festival could use the theater as a venue. Republicans and Democrats can now join hands and sing Kumbaya because there's a brand new political party for everyone, and it's titled The Mandalorians of Delaware. Yes, this is a real story. Forged at the beginning of 2021 by founder Will McVeigh of Dover, the political group was admittedly started as more of a joke. Now that it's recognized by the Department of Elections as a party one can join, McVeigh hopes the group is a vehicle to teach Delawareans about politics and get them involved in local campaigns. Universal is coming for you, and rightfully so. The Orlando vacation destination tweeted out, "A lot of you haven't been on the E.T. adventure in a while, and it shows. Let's fix that." I'll tell you what, the day the ride closes because enough of us haven't been showing it enough love will be one of the darkest days in the history of mankind. We've already lost Confrontation, Jaws, and Back to the Future from the original Universal Orlando lineup. E.T. and its wonderfully smelling queue line is still standing after celebrating its 31st birthday yesterday, so come on, let's show some appreciation and give it a ride. Traveling internationally can be very difficult right now, so the fact that the attraction just hands you an intergalactic passport is really quite courteous. If they still do that. Half the time it doesn't work, I know. If you spent your hard-earned cash to enter Disney's California Adventure recently and told yourself, I wish I could spend even more, do we have news for you? For just a cool $7,950, you can own a life-sized Iron Man. Our purchasable hero can be spotted when visiting the Backlot Premiere Shop in Hollywoodland. But before you get any ideas, pass holder, cast member, and all the other random discounts you may have do not apply. So regardless of who you are, unless you're Robert Downey Jr., I presume, you'll have to spend over $8,000, including tax, to walk or fly away with the suit. If you'd rather just meet Iron Man, you can walk over to Avengers Campus, which is just a hop, skip, and jump away. The most affordable spot to grab some food at Disney Springs is arguably Chicken Guy by world-renowned chef Guy Fieri. If you're a fan of the franchise that opened at Walt Disney World in 2018, you may be able to score some of the 22 house-made sauces and delicious options before you even step foot on Disney property. As per the Orlando Business Journal, signage and state filings show that Chicken Guy is likely headed to MCO, aka Orlando's International Airport. So whether you're arriving for a Disney vacation or unfortunately heading back home, something relatively reasonable could be within walking distance of your gate. That's going to do it for this episode of Inside 300. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe and click that bell icon if you want to be notified every time we have a new episode on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday mornings. I'm your host, Brian Perry, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.